everybody, it's Queen of Light 1111. Hope you're doing well here with your collective reading on a Tuesday. Hope you guys had a wonderful, wonderful weekend and are doing well. I hope you guys are all safe and healthy and doing okay. I got to tell you, I got quite the reading here. It just feels like some really old energy from the past maybe has been coming up as we're doing our healing, as we're purging. I really do feel like some things have come up for each the masculine and the feminine in a really difficult way. So if you've been feeling some heaviness, or if you're kind of moving, in the past energy a little bit and just kind of going through your memories around your journey, around your connection, things may be coming up, okay? Things may be coming up that still need to be purged. And it's not easy stuff. It's like what's coming up is the betrayal. What's coming up is now some defensive energy, some guarded energy, but not in the shadow for the feminine. It's definitely in the energy of I keep my heart open, but I'm no dummy because I know who I am type of energy. And the masculine very much is going back and looking at, these third parties, all the third parties that he had been engaging with, and how he sabotaged this connection. And now there's some real major fear in his heart. I mean, he's got a lot of stuff going on in his heart space, a lot going on in his energy. I got to tell you, bottom of the deck for this connection, for the connective energy, was not good. It was 7 of Swords, clarified by 7 of Swords, which is just deception and manipulation and withholding of information. It could also be strategy. So I did a whole separate reading on why the 7 of Swords energy is there for this connection today. Then I also went ahead and did a third party reading just to make sure that what I was what I was seeing was correct, because as you guys know, I channel real time when I turn on the camera. I also did the Akashic Records because I was just very curious as to what's happening with the contract as related to what's happening in the 5D. So you guys definitely want to stick around for this entire reading, okay? If you want to book your own reading, if you want to book your own coaching session, if you want to book a healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com and I am happy to work with you there. Once you book your session, I will respond back to you within 24 hours. And I will let you know what the schedule looks like and what the process is. So if you want to book any reading, a healing session, or a coaching session, go to queenoflight1111.com to purchase my Divine Connections Oracle deck, which is very unique. There's no other deck out there that tells you how much of the energies are in the 3D and are in the 5D. If you want to purchase that, go to my website, queenoflight1111.com. Okay, let's go ahead and get started because I've got a lot to channel and I want to make sure that I get everything out. Okay, we're going to start with masculine energies. Okay, we're going to start with masculine energies. There's a lot happening here, and you better believe I clarified the heck out of this reading because 'twas necessary. Okay, so bottom of the deck for the overall energy between masculine, for masculine and feminine, not to do with each other, but it ultimately does have to do with both of them, is the 5 of Wands. And underneath that, interestingly enough, is the 5 of Pentacles. So there is a lot of energy right now where there is conflict with other people, conflict in their connections. There's a lot of conflict. And if it's not with other people, this could be internal and external conflict that both are experiencing at this time, okay? 5 of Wands is an energy again. Look there's lots of other people. I really feel like for the masculine energy, for sure, he may be in conflict with other people in his life. This could be true also for the feminine, but I feel like the feminine energy, based on how the cards have come out, is just really her internal and external conflict as related to this connection, because there is not a level of trust anymore in this connection at this time. There is absolutely love there, but there's definitely not an energy of like, it's not going to be easy to come back, because the energy is, they're not in communication. So trust needs to be rebuilt, and trust can be rebuilt. It absolutely can be rebuilt. and it can only be rebuilt by people's words matching their actions. So when there is the opportunity, when you and your masculine come together again, for both of you, your actions must match the words that you are saying. Then the next thing is consistency. There must be consistency in the connection as far as words and actions. And if there isn't, then people haven't truly changed, okay? There needs to be over communication initially when there is this trust, mistrust energy. So divine masculine's energy is very interesting because this is the card that the feminine got. I feel like it was last week or whenever I did the reading last. So he's in this energy. Look at this. It's a number 46, so it's a number 10. So he's ending cycles here. There's something's coming to a conclusion. He's putting things together. He's making connections. He's putting the pieces of his life, the pieces of the puzzle back together. So this is an energy where, this person, initially she's concealed herself, right? So this is someone that's been wearing a mask, someone that's been wearing a mask for a long time, concealing emotions, concealing partnerships, concealing other connections. And now as these pieces are being put together, now the face is being revealed. The true identity is being revealed. I'm literally channeling this real time, and I don't even feel like I channeled it that way when I did this for the feminine. So it's very interesting. And I'm telling you, it is this mask energy because the masculine has already told us in this reading that he has been deceptive, that he is still, dealing with healing his deceptive energy. So in this energy here, he's looking at how he wasn't his true self. And now he's in an energy of revealing who he truly is or seeing who he truly is. So this very much is an energy where, despite failures, despite experimentation, that this who he is starts to take form. And this energy now starts to show him who he really was. Now he's starting to put the pieces back together, and he's starting to see himself for who he is, who he was. What does it have to do with? Three of Cups. This is an energy of he's putting pieces together as he dealt with other people, as he was in other connections. This is an energy where he starts to see how inauthentic he was in these casual relationships, in these casual connections. This is an energy of I wasn't truly who I wanted to be, who I was. I was masking myself. I was masking my emotions. I was masking my feelings. I was masking my intention around these third-party connections. So I said, what about that? What about the Three of Cups? Six of Swords. Now he's moving away from it. Look at, there is the back. The person's back is to the Three of Cups. So now as he's seeing himself, as he's engaged with other people, as he has been in connections with other people, he is looking at himself, who he was and who he wasn't. And he wants to move away, transition from that energy, from those connections. What's this next card? He got this last time. This is a card of reflections. This is a card of looking back. Look at this. Who is in this mirror? I'll tell you, the last time he got this card, that woman showed up on his side. The woman is now in the feminine side, which is telling me that now he's looking back. Remember, when we got this the last time, it was clarified by the Empress. So he's still looking back at her. He's still reflecting on her. He's still looking at, in hindsight, the connection that he, had, that he is in separation with now. This is an energy where he's looking at his successes, his failures, his mistakes, his regrets. This is an energy where he knows he doesn't want to dwell on this, that he should move on from it, but he's looking back nonetheless at his feminine. The last time we got this card, it was clarified by the Empress. Sure enough, today it is the same because the Empress is in his heart, but I'll tell you, the moon energy comes out a lot for divine masculine. So this reflections, looking back, what is he looking back at? The moon. I'll tell you, I know this is feminine because she got the sun for him in this exact card pairing that we had in the last reading. In who holds the key? The sun. So this is him in his fears. This is him in his illusion, or maybe feeling delusion about what he's looking back at. So this is like now that he's looking back at what he had with his feminine, he's looking at her in this energy of, he has fears. He has fears. It's the unknown. He doesn't know where things stand now. I said, what about the moon? We got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is an energy of this movement forward, passionate movement forward, but in and out movement. So his fear is that this in and out energy has affected this connection. He has this fear of the unknown with his feminine now. So I had to get another card. I'm like, what about this Knight of Wands, King of Cups? This is Divine Masculine showing up today in his heart space. It's very much a theme in this reading. They're both in their heart space, which is absolutely necessary. But he's very much in the energy that when he's looking back, he's seeing how he was not his true self. He's seeing how he was in a deceptive energy, how he was in third-party relationships, how each of his connections he kept very casual because he didn't want to get too close. And now he reflects back and he looks back at his feminine, his connection with his feminine, and he has fears. He's in the unknown. He's feeling like he has illusions. He doesn't know how to move forward because now he's finally mastered himself in his emotions. Let's drill down into his overall energy, okay? So this is going to be another layer to this overall energy. He's got 10 of Pentacles and Page of Wands. This is an energy of wanting something long-term, not wanting any casual connections. And this is an energy of the Page of Wands, which is energy of wanting to birth something, birth that 10 of Pentacles, birth something new, communicate that he wants now something long-term because casual connections no longer satisfy him. So what's the energy of his overall energy? What is the next layer of this? The World card. There's an energy of completion. What has he completed? He has completed his spiritual journey. This is the Hierophant card. He's completed an energy where there is this understanding of soul contracts, of his spirituality, that he wants something traditional. Okay, what else? What else does that have to do with? Judgment. This is what he has evaluated. This is what has come into completion, that he understands that he wants something traditional. He has completed this energy of casual connections, and as he evaluates, he wants something that is more traditional, something long-term. Next card, Emperor. He's standing in his power. He's got King of Cups, now we have the Emperor standing in his power, but he's not taking or giving any cups at this time because I feel like he knows there's some missed opportunity at this time with his divine feminine that he is dealing with because it came up as the bottom of his deck for his overall energy. He does feel like, you know what, I had this beautiful blessing. I had this gift from the divine and I missed it. Next card, Three of Swords. This is an energy of heartbreak, of betrayal, of loss. What about Knight of Wands? He lost this connection over this Casanova in and out behavior, right? He lost any connection, not just with the feminine. This is overall energy. But I'll tell you, it's clarified by the Four of Wands, and this tells me he really feels like he lost something long-term because of his sabotage. And now he's looking to figure out his lessons, Three of Pentacles, about how to move forward, how to work with other people as a team from his heart space, King of Cups. Again, King of Cups. And then we get the Queen of Wands. This is Divine Feminine. She already came up as Queen of Wands. You'll see when we go to her reading. But this is about how do I get my fiery, magnetic queen back? How do I? And I'm saying that, and it is 11:11 on this clock. And it's not even 11:11. In fact, it's already 1:14. So it's very interesting. As I say that, I know that is a message here that is confirmed that this masculine has looked back at casual connections, is transitioning away from them, and now as he's put those pieces together, he's understood how he has deceived himself, sabotaged himself. He's understanding how he is in this energy of sabotaging his own wishes, his own dreams. Okay, whether or not that was going to be the feminine or not, who cares? At least be who you are. So in his energy, he is very much putting the pieces together of himself, of his true self. And now he can look back, and he's looking back Number 22, which is number 4, to stabilize. And he's looking back from his heart space. He's completing the energy that he knows that he wants something that is traditional. He wants a traditional marriage, this contract. He's standing in the Emperor's energy. He's not giving his cup to anybody. He's not. And he's not giving it and he's not receiving it because he knows he's missed out on something important because of this betrayal of this, because of his Casanova behavior. He's lost his twin flame connection. And now he's trying to figure out how to work together with his with or without you Queen of Wands. That's what's going on with his overall energy. Now, what about Divine Feminine's overall energy? Remember, 5 of Wands. So this is the 5 of Wands. This is the conflict for him. The conflict was he wasn't his authentic self with third parties or any connection. He wants to move away. The conflict is now he's in fear. Now he's in this energy of this in and out energy, how that has affected this connection now that he's in his heart space. That's a conflict. It's external for him and internal for him. What about Divine Feminine? Divine Feminine's energy, look at this. This is that key. She's got the key. She's got the key. She's in an energy. I'm not speaking. I'm not speaking. I'm not sure if I trust you with my heart again. I love you. I love you unconditionally. But no, I'm not going to open up at this time because I don't know where you're at and you haven't come towards me yet. Okay, this is an energy where she is the guardian. She's the guardian of herself. She's an oracle. She's intuitive. She possesses all the answers that someone may seek, and she can provide the key to knowledge, but you have to prove you are ready. This is why she's not talking, because she's like, I don't know if you're ready. I don't know if you're ready, masculine. We're not talking. We're not in communication. I don't see evidence of it in the 3D world. In the 5D, intuitively, she knows that change has happened, but it is not. It needs to translate for her. She is a realist. She is logical. It has to translate to the 3D for her. So right now, she is in this energy of, I'm not giving anybody the key. You have to prove you're ready, okay? You have to prove you're worthy of this connection because I know my worth. So what does this have to do with 10 of Wands? It's a huge burden that she's carrying of this, understanding that she holds the key. She holds, the messages. She holds the information at this time. The Sun card, this is that masculine energy. This burden in rebirthing the connection, having success with the masculine. Has he rebirthed himself in the Sun's energy? Has he? Has he? Can we have a successful connection now? Can we? I don't know. Are you worthy? Hasn't been illuminated yet. That's the Sun card too. Hasn't been illuminated yet. That's the burden. So right now, she's not doing anything. She's not sharing anything. And here you go. Our beautiful Divine Feminine. I love it when this energy comes out. Look at her. She's not worried. Yeah, maybe she's a little worried, but you couldn't tell. She's living. She's sitting there. She knows. It's a number 33 card. This is a number 4 for her. Stabilization in this burden. And 6 is about harmony. It's about peace. She's sitting in her peace. Patience. She knows that things will manifest in the right time in her life in general and within this connection. Okay? There's no rush. There's no looming deadline. She's not in an energy of exhaustion. She's sitting pretty right here in her tutu, in her beautiful dress, enjoying herself. The light is coming down. She's fishing. But she's just in this energy where like, I'm not going to be too indulgent. I'm not going to devote too much time waiting for something imagined. No, I'm not. I'm not doing it. I'm going to stay in my tranquility and I'm going to continue my healing. 4 of Swords. I'm going to continue my healing, stay in my peace because it took me a long time to get here. So I said, what is she healing? 7 of Cups. She's not choosing any cup. She's not confused or chaotic or I have to pick a cup. Is it going to be the house? Is it going to be the man? Is it going to be the business? What is it going to be? No. Things will happen in the right time. She knows it. So she's sitting as Divine Feminine. First card out for her overall energy, but I want to tell you what the bottom of the deck is for her. Look at her. Angel de la Nuit and Four of Swords. Angel de la Nuit is a card when it comes out telling you that you have been through the ringer. You have been through the ringer, the dark night of the soul. But what this card tells you is it is over. The bad times, the sad times, the challenging times, the painful times are over. Clarified by the Four of Swords. You can't make this shit up. I'm telling you. You can't make it up. The bad times are over. If you're still in it, I get it, but it may be fleeting. It may be in and out, but it doesn't stick around like it used to. It really doesn't. She's in an energy where you've got to show me that this is going to be successful this time by showing me that you've rebirthed yourself and you've changed. She's in an energy of all will happen in divine timing, and I'm healing my confusion. I'm healing my chaos. I'm healing any energy that keeps me from moving forward in my life. First card out, Seven of Pentacles. She's just not investing in anything right now. She's invested plenty. She has invested plenty. What about the Seven of Pentacles? Ace of Cups. So now she's focused on her love, on her self-love. What about it? The Empress. This is why, because she's the Empress. She's not investing in this connection anymore. There's only investment in self-love and to keep her in the Empress energy. Next card, Nine of Swords. Yes, there's stress. Yes, there's some stress. What's the stress about? She's in her heart space. She's still trying to manage her emotions. Three of Pentacles. Are they going to be able to work together again? So listen, I get it. We're human beings too. We're also spiritual beings. So there is an energy of this, like, yes, I'm in my power, but yes, I have some stress. Because she's still trying to detach and let go and surrender. She may have done it 99%. She may have absolutely 99% let go, surrendered. But there's just still that 1% because she's still healing. Four of Swords, 2 times for her. So she's in an energy of not investing. There's a pause. I'm going to love myself. I'm the Empress. There's the energy of, yes, there's stress. There is some stress. There could be stress because of what's happening in the world. There could be stress about what's happening with her connection. There could be stress about, her family because she's in her heart space. But the stress is her lessons. The stress is, are we going to be able to work together? And sure enough, he got the Three of Pentacles right here. Okay, but she is the Queen of Wands because she shows up as that in her heart space. Next card for her overall energy, Ten of Pentacles, just like him. She's like, I want to build a legacy. I want something long-term. Four of Wands. I want any commitment that I am in to be a long-term connection. And I am staying strong about that. I'm staying in my power about that. No in and out energy. Last card, Page of Cups. There's this energy of wanting to move forward with communication and love. I said, what does the Page of Cups have to do with? Then here's the Page of Cups again to clarify. So there is this real desire for communication to come in. Okay, and it's clarified by the Three of Wands. So there's an energy here of she knows it's going to come through in divine timing, but in the meantime, she's not investing in anything other than herself and her self-love. There is some stress about whether or not they're going to be able to work together. She does want to build something long-term. Four of Wands for him, Four of Wands for her. They both have it. They both have the Three of Pentacles. They both have the Ten of Pentacles. There's absolute mirroring. The moon for him, the sun for her. They're seeing each other in the elements. Okay, this is right now feels a lot like a 5D type of connection in their overall energy because there is no communication in this connection at this time. But there is this desire for communication and there is an understanding that it will come when it's time. When it's time. Bottom of the deck, head, heart, and environment for masculine and feminine. Look at this, solitude and journey. They are both on their own journey, alone at this time, physically alone at this time. Energetically, you're always connected. So right now, their journey is a solo journey. Okay, bottom of the deck, head, heart, and environment for divine masculine, temperance, and the Four of Cups. Remember, he got that here with the Emperor. He's in his power. He's absolutely healing this energy that did I miss this cup for my divine feminine? He's really trying to heal that energy. Did I miss it being this person who was with multiple people and partners and didn't give my feminine the value that she deserved? Well, hey, it's not up to him to give her value. She had to find her own value. That's the beauty of these connections, is it's not his job to make you happy. It's not his job to make you feel valuable. It is your job to make yourself feel valuable. Bottom of the deck, head and heart and environment for divine feminine. Look at this, 2 cards of pause. Seven of Pentacles, not time yet. Two of Swords, I'm going within. Okay, I'm telling you, this is all, they all fly out this way, and then when I close the deck and say I'm done with the cards, this is the bottom of the deck. So her theme is not going to invest at this time. I'm going within. We are at a stalemate. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. What is Divine Masculine thinking when he thinks of Divine Feminine? Well, Six of Pentacles energy, material and spiritual prosperity. He's starting to feel like he is in this King of Cups energy. We already got that King of Cups here for him. He's in an energy where he's starting to feel like he's ready to receive. So this is his mind space. When he thinks about his feminine, he's in his heart space for her. He wants to be able to give to her now. He wants to be able to receive from her now. He wasn't able to receive from her before. He was receiving probably from too many people. Okay, but he wasn't even receiving what he truly wanted because he wasn't being his real self. He was being a fake version of himself. So now when he's in his headspace and now he's moving on and moving forward from this energy, transitioning from this energy, now he is thinking that he is ready to receive love and give love. First card out, Nine of Cups. He has wishes. There are wishes here. What are his wishes? First card, Ace of Wands, to have a new beginning with his Divine Feminine. What about the Ace of Wands? Two of Cups. He wants a chance. His wish is that I want this new and improved beginning in union with my feminine. He gets the Two of Cups 2 times in his head and in his heart. He's aligning because he's no longer distracted by third-party energy. Next card, what does he think when he thinks about his feminine? Knight of Swords. There's this energy of wanting to come forward with the truth, wanting to come forward with communication, wanting to have this excitement to, move things, progress things forward. But there's conflict. Five of Wands. There's conflict within him. There's conflict with her. What's the conflict? Ace of Pentacles. He doesn't know how to start fresh. He's got 2 aces in his headspace already, and I'm not even done yet. Chariot. So he's trying to balance himself. He wants to balance the connection. He wants to move forward. Move forward into what? Wheel of Fortune, into his destiny, into this opportunity. But things are unbalanced. Two of Pentacles. There's things that are unbalanced at this time. There has been juggling in the past. And so he's completed something. Remember, we already said he's completed this energy of his spiritual journey, of his spiritual search. He has completed his enlightenment. He's completed this energy of being in other connections. So what's this world energy? Knight of Swords. He just doesn't feel like he can come forward yet. Knight of Swords. He doesn't feel like he can come over. Why? Page of Pentacles. So I do feel like there is an energy where, he's gone through this completion. He wants to come forward and make a tangible offer of this Ace of Pentacles, but he's not quite balanced out this energy yet, if that makes sense. What about feminine? What's she thinking when she thinks of her masculine? Look at this, obstacles and challenges. It's Five of Wands type of energy. She's got a lot of fives. She's just challenged. Strategy is the card that comes out with that card. Okay, strategy in this, the challenge, the obstacle is about how do I need to make a plan. I need to make a plan. I need to I need to think about the direction I want to go in. What kind of change is going to be required as we move forward. Okay, so this is very much an energy when she's thinking about her masculine. She's like, this is going to be a challenge, boy. Let me tell you, how are we going to move forward? What is the strategy? What do I need in order to move forward in this connection? What do I need? What do I need as a strong Empress now? All right, well, let's drill down further into her heart, into her headspace. What is she thinking? When she's thinking about these challenges and obstacles and the strategies that must be employed in order for them to have any kind of connection. What is that? And by the way, this is number 21, which is a 3. This is about, collaborating, co-creating. First card out, Four of Wands. So she's thinking about her connection. She's thinking about the imbalance, Two of Pentacles, which he has, and this Knight of Wands energy that she's like, no, this connection has been faulty. and unbalanced because it has been in and out. Okay, so she's telling us what the challenge is. What next? Eight of Wands. She's saying in order for us to move forward, to communicate in union, Three of Cups, to have union, we've got to get out of this rough patch, Six of Swords. We've got to get out of this energy. Got to move away from third parties, first of all. If you want to move forward, come to me and move away from the third parties, which is exactly the combination I'm just noticing that we got here. Three of Cups, Six of Swords. This is exactly what he's doing. Three of Cups, Six of Swords. Okay? I'm just seeing this. Look at this. Same thing. Three women, Six of Swords. She's saying, hey, got to move away from this. You want to move forward? You got to move away from this. What else? Two of Wands. Decisions need to be made by him, King of Wands, meaning you've got to take action. This is the action king, King of Wands. And move towards me, Chariot, which he has right here in his headspace. So she's saying already, he's got the Ace of Wands, he's got the Chariot, he's got the Two of Cups, he's got the King of Cups, all this stuff, right? But she's like, in order for us to get past this obstacle, to get past this challenge, the strategy that we must employ is that I'm not having any of this same old, unstable connection when you're in and out and just passionate with me. I'm not doing that anymore. In order for us to move forward, you've got to walk away from any third-party energies. In order for us to have union, we have to get out of this Five of Swords energy. So decision is on you because I'm cool. I'm good. I'm good where I'm at. I'm healing. I am progressing. I am building a legacy. I am building my empire. So if you want this connection, masculine, what she's thinking, this is the strategy. Got to make a decision, take action, and come towards me for union, Three of Cups. For this connection, lovers, Three of Cups. I want one more because that's her wish too, Nine of Cups. Just like him, he started off with the Nine of Cups. They both have this wish to come together, but this is her saying, I'm not doing anything. I'm not going to do anything because I've healed. I've changed. I'm in my power. I know my worth, and I'm not going to be in this energy where you're in and out with me. You come in, you're passionate, you're juggling, whatever it is. No, you got to move away from that energy. You've got to come to me as a king. You've got to make a decision and move forward and balance yourself out if you want to manifest this wish. What about the heart space for Divine Masculine? Look at this, Magician and Archangel Gabriel. Where is this highlighted? In his throat, in his crown. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on over here. This Magician energy, when this comes out, it's called awareness. I don't know if you guys saw that. It's called awareness. Look at this. I'm going to show it to you. Awareness. He is aware in his heart. He is aware that he has the wisdom, the intuition, the psychic skill, the creativity, the self-motivation, the love, the courage, that he has all of these things within him to manifest communication. Archangel Gabriel, that's what he's working on. He's scared to talk to her, I'll tell you that right now. I don't know what went down between all y'all before, but that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to manifest communication, trying to manifest his self-expression, trying to manifest speaking his truth. Okay, here's where it gets a little heavy. But it's okay because, you know, it's all good. It's all good. All right, heart space. I had to get all kinds of clarifiers here because I wanted to make sure there wasn't a third party or whatever. I just wanted to make sure I knew what the hell I was going to talk about. Okay, so heart space. He's gathering the courage, gathering his tools, gathering all his resources to come forward to express his truth. His heart wants to talk to you. I love it. His heart wants to speak to you. Okay, but first card out, we get the King of Pentacles. This is Divine Masculine, trying to stabilize, be in his power, be a king that's solid and stable. But we get Seven of Swords. This is him. This is him. Aware. What's he aware of? Remember? Awareness. What's he aware of? Seven of Swords. There's been deception. There's been lies. There's been cheating. So what? Then that's why he's waiting. Three of Wands. This is why she's got Three of Wands here. She's like, I'm not. You. That apology will come. I know it will come. So he's in this energy of, I want to express my truth about this betrayal, but I'm waiting. What's he waiting for? 10 of Pentacles. He's waiting because he wants something solid. He wants something long term. He knows he's going to have one shot to really figure out what his message is going to be. That he has fears, moon card. Here we already got the moon for him. This is also divine feminine energy. These fears. There's been secrets. There's been lies in his heart. What about the moon? 3 of Swords. There's been betrayal. There's been secrets. There's been lies that he's stuck in devil. Okay? So this is heavy energy in his heart space. He's aware of what he's done. He's aware of his cheating. Maybe he didn't really think about it before. Maybe it was just so programmed in him that he didn't think he was doing anything wrong because he was saying to himself, we're not really together. We're not in a commitment. I can date other people. I can lie. I don't owe you any explanation. Maybe that was the energy it was in. But now as the magician, now with this look back energy, putting the pieces together, he's starting to see his deceit, his false self. He's seeing it. And now in his heart, as the magician, someone who's in his heart space, he's seeing how he deceived you. He's lied, and he's waiting to build something long term. There's fear over the betrayal that was toxic, that created wounds, 9 of Wands. This energy with the devil is also telling me that these secrets of third parties are keeping him stuck from gathering his power to move forward. That is why Archangel Gabriel and the magician are here today to help him get into his strength. Okay, next card. There's sadness, 5 of Cups. There's regret over the past, over these 3 cups that he chose and how he missed the 2 of Cups that he wants with his feminine. There's sadness. So he's working on himself, 8 of Pentacles, to master himself, to make this apology, Page of Cups, which she got 2 times. Next card out, 2 of Cups, which he already has in his headspace. There's this union that has been in separation because of secrets. Sorry, the card fell. Oh my God. Because of secrets. Here's the moon again. Because of secrets with the Empress, divine feminine, who came out as the Empress here. There's no queens for him anywhere. And I asked specifically in his head, in his overall energy and his environment to show me if there's any third party energy in the form of, the queen that she doesn't come out as. And we got the Queen of Wands, but that's who she is today too, as well as the Queen of Cups. She's not the Queen of Pentacles here. She's not the Queen of Swords. She is the Empress, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. And so sure enough, this is like he's fearful of he doesn't have the courage yet to come forward. So she's not going to worry about it. What about her heart space? 9 of Wands and patience. So in her heart, she's gathering her spiritual strength, her spiritual courage. Look at, he's got it here in his heart. She's just like, I'm trying to stay patient, knowing that we are on a spiritual journey. In my heart, I'm trying to stay patient with him, trying to continue to move forward, not be in waiting, but I'm trying to keep my faith that the right thing is going to happen, that justice will be served. Okay, but first card out, death. She wants things to end. She wants things to change. 5 of Pentacles. She wants this separation to end. She wants things to change while they're in separation. She wants him to be the King of Swords, a man of integrity, of honesty, a man that's true to his word. When she thinks about this connection and this soul connection, she's in her heart for him, Queen of Cups. She's in her heart space. But she wants his movement forward, Knight of Swords again, which is what he has here, twice. In order for us to reunite, she's in her heart space, but she needs his communication to come forward because she's not doing it. She's not chasing. There's an imbalance, 2 of Pentacles. Devil card. That's what they're stuck in. He's got it here in his headspace. We got the devil in his heart. So she knows intuitively there's still an imbalance in this connection. There's still some toxic energy. What's stuck in the devil's energy? Success, the Six of Wands. That's what's stuck. So she goes into the Queen of Wands energy, which is right here. And she's like, I got to keep it moving, with or without you. So she's guarded, Seven of Wands, from her King of Pentacles, which is what came out for him in his heart space. First card out. She's like, no, it's got to be over. This separation, I want it to be over only if you are the King of Swords. Right now, in this deceptive King of Pentacles energy, I'm guarded because I know that you have lied to me in the past. You have been in other connections. See, this is the stuff coming up to the surface for us to purge and release. There's a lot of fear that he has about moving towards her because he knows how deceptive he's been. And she's very guarded because she doesn't know if he's changed. She doesn't know if he's the King of Swords. What's happening in the environment for Divine Masculine? Look at this. Movement, choices, decisions. This is making a decision. And look at this. Archangel Michael shows up. So with this energy of the movement, choices, and decisions, this is an energy of, I think it's wands. I believe it's wands. Red border. Yeah, it's wands. So, yeah. So this is really about hard work. This is about taking the effort. This is about being determined to be able to juggle the demands in front of him. Okay? This is about being in this energy. I'm sorry, it's Two of Pentacles energy, which he's got here in his head, and now he's got in his environment. Okay? So this is energy of, it's time for him to make vital decisions, make vital choices in the physical world, in the material world. He's got to make decisions. And then with Archangel Michael showing up, this is him getting his courage, his power. This is him getting in the energy of stability and security in order to make these decisions to move forward. So what's this about? What is this all about? I don't even know because I haven't channeled it yet, so we'll see. What's this all about? Well, it's about this Ace of Pentacles, which he has here in the headspace for his feminine. He's trying to gather the energy, the confidence, the courage, the tools, the resources as a magician, the balls to come forward with this offer. But it is a burden, 10 of Wands, to come back together, 3 of Cups, to what is destined, the Star card. Okay? But this also could be an energy of, I want to have this new beginning. I want to make this decision. I want to move forward and offer this pentacle to my feminine. But the burden is this third party energy. Has it been healed? Has it been healed? He wants to move forward, 8 of Wands, and communicate, just like she has here. And he wants to make things right. He wants to apologize. He wants to set things right over this painful end, 10 of Swords. He's being thoughtful, analytical. He wants to be loyal in how he moves forward because he's been defeated, 5 of Swords. He's lost her in the past. Who is he? Emperor. He's very much in his power. And so now he's rebirthing himself, the Sun card, for success to make this decision, 2 of Wands. But he's trying to gather the strength first, Strength card. Yeah, you don't want him to come to you weak, feminines. You don't. Give him the time that he needs. Give him all the time. Look at this. 5 of Pentacles for our Divine Feminine's environment with hostilities. There is an energy still that she is processing of all of this deceit, all of this betrayal that's coming up. Is he changed? Has he not changed? She's got 5 of Pentacles 2 times here. Are there hostilities? Right? Are there hostilities in the connection? Are the defenses up? Is there aggressive energy? Well, yeah, I'd say yeah, because here she's like, I'm Queen of Wands, 7 of Wands, King of Pentacles. So she's in this energy of her defenses being up. I don't blame her. I get it. She's in this energy, but she's keeping her heart space. Or else I'd have a whole monologue about that. But she's in her heart. As the Queen of Cups, she's in her heart, but she's no fool, right? So she's still like, yes, we're in separation, but I've got to have my defenses up because of what has happened between us in the past, because of this 5 of Wands energy that we have conflict over. Okay, so this energy where, she has been in this situation where she may have been backstabbed or slandered or betrayed, that's old energy that she's just not wanting back in her life. So that's why the separation is there. So let's see what's going on further. Let's get another layer to this energy. Okay, Knight of Swords. Here it is, Knight of Swords. This is an energy of there's got to be more, there's got to be communication. She's got this a couple of times, I feel like. Where do we get it? We got it for him here. We got it for him 2 times in his headspace. So in her environment, perhaps she's intuitively understanding that he's got to come forward. He's got to come forward. Come forward with your thoughts. Come forward with your communication. Emperor. It's clarified by the Emperor. So yeah, that's what it is. And he's Emperor in his environment. This communication, this desire for movement forward must come from the Emperor. Because she's healing. 4 of Swords. Remember, we got the 4 of Swords for the bottom of her deck, and we got it here in her overall energy. She's just in an energy where she's healing, she's resting. He needs to come forward. There's completion energy for her too with the World card. What's completed? Page of Wands. That we're not communicating. That's what's completed. We're not birthing anything. What else is completed? The 7 of Cups, which is a dupe to her overall energy. She's just done being confused. She's done waiting for communication. She's just done. She's completing the energy. That doesn't mean she's given up. 9 of Wands. She hasn't given up on anything being tangibly created in this 3D world with the Page of Pentacles, but she's also not going to do anything. 4 of Pentacles. No, I haven't given up, but I'm also not taking action. So in the meantime, this Ace of Pentacles, which is a dupe to him in his environment, she's walking away from. She's walking away from it because it creates too much stress to think or know or to want it to manifest. She's walking away from it. She's walking away from this Ace of Pentacles that hasn't arrived. She's walking away from it. She's going to continue her journey. All right, we're going to finish with the, we've got a lot more to go. So I do want to tell you that we are going to, what is this? Oh yeah, we're gonna go into the connection. We're gonna finish what I was gonna say. We're gonna finish with the Akashic, the third party reading, and the clarifiers to what I'm gonna go through right now, which is this 7 of Swords on 7 of Swords energy. So what is the bottom of the deck for the connection, and what is the bottom of the deck for the theme of their connection? I'm gonna tell you right now. Look at this. Theme of the connection, the distorted masculine is reliving this 5 of Cups. So if you're feeling heavy, I really kind of feel like it's masculine's energy. His energy going back on all his cheating and betrayal and all these old wounds. It really has him in a distorted energy at this time. He's very, very distorted as he looks back on his behavior and what he's done. Bottom of the deck for the connection is 7 of Swords, 7 of Swords. There has been sabotage and betrayal in this connection, and that is what we are processing together at this time. This is why defenses are up. All right, let's start with the theme of the connection. Where are those cards? The theme. All right, here we go. Theme of the connection. First card out. This is High Priestess energy. It's about intuition. So right now, the theme of the energy is there's no communication. We're utilizing our intuition to manifest. What do we want to manifest? This King of Cups. This is divine masculine energy, by the way, because he's got the Magician here and he's got the King of Cups. So he's got the King of Cups in the heart. Here it is in the theme. We have the Magician. I'm sorry, the King of Cups in the head. Here it is in the theme. And then we have the Magician in the heart. And here it is in the theme as well. So this is telling me the masculine energy is very much driving the connection at this time. What's driving the connection is him seeing himself for who he is and now using his intuition to manifest himself into this emotionally mastered king. Next card for the theme, rebirth. There's going to be a rebirth in the 3D. This is the 3D card, a rebirth of something. What are we rebirthing? 9 of Wands. We're getting our energy together as we rest to continue and persevere and move forward. What else about the 9 of Wands? This karma review, this judgment. We've been wounded by our karma, masculine. Things have come up that have wounded him about what he's done through his evaluation. Look, he's got judgment here. He's got judgment in his overall energy. He's got the 9 of Wands in his heart space where he's stuck in his fears. So there's very much an energy where he is intuitively and working on himself to become this magician who is emotionally mastered. In the continued theme of the connection is there's a rebirth happening of people getting their energy to continue the journey as they are experiencing their karma. This is a 3D energy. Peace. There's peace in the connection. There's some peace in the connection that is stuck. 8 of Swords. Okay, why? We got 9 of Swords 2 times for her. Right? We got the Devil's energy, the 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords, all this shit in the energy here for masculine. So peace is stuck right now. What else is stuck? This Page of Cups, this communication, this apology. So in the 3D, we are stuck in our headspace. And what else is stuck is this peace and this message of love. Archangel Metatron is here helping provide clarity on how they can work together. 3 of Pentacles. Remember, she's got it here. I feel like she's got it here somewhere. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, right here. She's got it here and he's got it. So Archangel Metatron is providing clarity on how they can work together to move forward. 8 of Wands and communicate. Here's the unawakened masculine. This is an energy where he's unsure of himself. Things are not clear to him. What's not clear? How to transition, how to transform and come forward with this romantic gesture, Knight of Cups. He just doesn't know. He doesn't know how to come forward, but Ganesha is helping him in the 5D, remove obstacles. Emperor, trying to help him get out of his own way, helping him get out of the scarcity mindset that, you know what, I just can't move. I can't do anything. I'm a victim to my environment. That's what's happening. He's very much driving the energy and the theme of this reading for the connective energy at this time because he is distorted in his old wounds. So now let's go ahead and go to the connective energy, which again, 7 of Swords, clarified by 7 of Swords. It has to do with this deceit and sabotage. First card out, Justice. There will be justice served in this connection for this 7 of Swords energy. But we are silent about it at this time, and we are waiting. 7 of Pentacles, but the energy is there that justice will occur. We are waiting. There's this energy of we know it's going to come. We know this apology. We know the balance is going to come. She's got it here with the 3 of Wands, and he's got it here in his heart. We know that the ship's going to come in. Hermit creates that. What's going to come in? It's going to come in because of our Hermit energy, of our soul searching, and the Magician. So we're waiting to complete our soul search and this Magician's energy. This is the masculine again. Okay, he's really wanting to solidify things so that there can be this union. 6 of Cups. What about the 6 of Cups? There's stress. What's the stress? That it's over. Death card. This is mostly the feminine's energy because he hasn't come forward, because I feel like she's got a lot of the 9 of Swords and the Death card. So I feel like him delaying justice and not quite being in the Hermit and Magician's energy has put her in the energy of this shit ain't gonna happen. This is not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Next card, 5 of Swords. There's this energy of defeat then that occurs. But there's a breakthrough in the imbalance. There will be a breakthrough in the imbalance. And then the separation, 5 of Pentacles, where we have conflict, will end. 10 of Swords. So the separation and the conflict within separation will end. And this connection, this spiritual connection, we haven't given up on. 9 of Wands. Because we will work together, because we're learning our lessons. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the Akashic Records. That's what I want to do. I want to go to the Akashic Records. I'm going to end with the third party energies. Okay, look at this, bottom of the deck. This is not a nice card to get. It's a chess game. This is a power play. This is what's happening in the connection at this time. It's a chess game. This is the card when it comes up in any Akashic Records reading. And by the way, if you want to know what's happening in your own contract, book an Akashic Records reading with me, okay? And we will be able to see why you're in this connection. What are the energies about it? Where is the connection today? It's all the whole description is in on my website. So again, if you want to book your own Akashic Records reading, then go to my website, queenoflight1111.com. When this chess game card comes up, 3 of Keys, it's a very heavy energy. It's really an energy where there's conflict. there's disruption, there's division within the connection. It's an energy where people have to take an emotional or an actual step back, because the more people get involved with each other, the more challenging it gets, and deception occurs, because there's an energy here. We've got it already. Seven of Swords, Seven of Swords. People are serving their own agendas at this time. That's the bottom of the deck, okay, for the Akashic Records today. So let's go ahead and look at the energies. So this is where the contract currently is, understanding that there is a standoff in the connection, understanding that there's a standoff. Two of Forces, first card out, it's the Willow. This card is like, okay, it's good that you guys aren't together. This is the time for you to get into your peace. Four of Swords energy for her. So this is telling us this is good. It's a good time to stay in your own peaceful energy at this time, so that you can come into your power. You can reinforce your foundation within your work, within your family, within your connection. This is the time where work needs to be done. The Willow is an energy of, we've got deep roots. We need to sway with the wind. We need to be flexible. We need to bend. Okay, so this is an energy of bend through the separation. Enjoy the peace. Enjoy not talking to each other at this time, because it is not time yet. It's not time. Why is it not time? Because the King of Keys. This is the Divine Masculine. The King of Keys is an energy where this person is trying to get into their power. They're trying to get into the energy, right now, maybe they've been more goal-oriented than people-oriented. They were more interested in their own growth, in their own self. Okay, so this was an energy. Doesn't make him a bad person. It was just he was more self-indulgent than he was in anything else. So this energy is very much about, it's okay that you guys are in this peaceful state apart from each other, because this King of Keys is still working out his stuff. And so then the next card is the Two of Roses. When I get this card, this indicates to me separation. It's called the Winged Messengers. When this card comes up, look at this. The table and the chairs, things have toppled over. There's no one sitting at the table anymore. But we're looking at this from the dove, from the angel standpoint. We're looking at this from the higher self right now. A call to see that this drama through the higher mind is just to be compassionate at heart. Okay, we don't have to try to make peace with each other right now. The Spirit will guide us. So this is an energy where there's conflict, there's separation in this connection. And this is an energy where Spirit needs to guide them. And so that's what we have to allow them to do. And so what are they helping us do? What is Spirit helping this connection with? Look at this. Four of Keys, clearing the way. Spirit is helping people clear the way. This card, strong signal that it's time to take significant action to remove this obstruction. Look at, we have the masculine and the feminine standing together to remove this block. So they have to stand together energetically. She's got to remove her own blocks and purge and continue to stay in an open heart. He's got to get into the energy of being out of this selfishness, being out of the energy of being someone who only serves himself, only deceives himself, deceives others. So it's really an energy about being clear-headed, to temper our actions with calm and forethought. Don't get easily excitable or get urgent and waste that energy, because that causes damage. If you're gentle, if you're cautious, that's not going to do that. That's not going to clear the energy either. So you've got to find the happy medium. Be determined and strong as you work to remove the obstacles, because with that type of time and attention, that is going to make your dreams come into fruition. And that is that energy of that Nine of Cups. So it's like, enjoy the peace while you're healing, because this King of Keys energy, it's King of Pentacles energy, which is Divine Masculine, who has been self-indulgent, has has contributed to the separation, but start to look at the separation as a blessing, because Spirit is guiding us to clear the way. To clear the way. What's the block? This deceptive energy. That Seven of Swords energy came out a lot today. So now I said, I want to know, Spirit, what the heck is this Seven of Swords energy all about? And what do we get? Bottom of the deck. King of Swords, Five of Pentacles. This Seven of Swords energy has helped Divine Masculine, through him being rejected, become this King of Swords. That's what it's helped him with, because that's who she's requiring, right? So that's what's happening. So I said, all right, talk to me about the Seven of Swords. Here we go. Knight of Wands. He's been in an energy of this Casanova towards the Queen of Pentacles, whom he juggled. Okay, that's Divine Feminine. Then this Queen of Cups and the Hermit and the Five of Swords. So now there's this Queen of Cups, and now he goes into Hermit mode because he gets defeated. Then this Queen of Wands shows up, where he's had to heal from her to become the Magician. Then the Queen of Swords shows up. So many queens, right? All four queens embodying Divine Feminine. Queen of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and Death. This is the change. This is the change. Here's the story. Here's the story as I'm getting it. Could this be four different women? Absolutely. But when four queens come up, it shows me that these are the parts of Divine Feminine that have created this ultimate change and transformation in the masculine. It started with this Queen of Pentacles energy, which is that 3D Divine Feminine energy. He Casanova her. He was in and out with her. He was passionate with her, but he juggled her. She comes into her heart space and becomes a hermit to go on her search on this journey. Okay, he opens her heart. He opens up the Queen of Pentacles heart, which sends the Queen of Cups, puts her in the Queen of Cups energy. And then she goes into her soul search, which is her journey of this twin flame journey, and it defeats him. It ends. Nobody won. She didn't win. He didn't win. So as she gets into her heart space, then she starts coming into her power, Queen of Wands. She comes into her power, and she retreats, and she heals, which makes him become the Magician, someone who has to have all the tools and resources to deal with the Empress. And so this Queen of Swords energy, cut him. Cut the connection, cut the collaboration, so that there can be change. There can be change. Okay? So this is the Seven of Swords. This is what happened in the connection for them. He came to her when she was the 3D queen. She wasn't necessarily quite awake yet, but that Casanova energy, he juggled her. It put her into her heart space. It put her into her feminine energy, and had let her start her soul's journey. But in the energy, they both became defeated. And as she continued her energy, she got into her power. She realized her self-worth. She's healing so that he could also become the Magician. She's the Magician, so he can become the Magician. And she had to cut him out, Queen of Swords, to teach the lesson to have change occur. Death card. And what happened because of all of this energy? He becomes the King of Swords because she rejected him. She had to put him out in the cold. She had to do it. So now I said I wanted to, because I got four queens here. For me, that's the Empress. But I wanted to know, what is the masculine's energy around third parties? And we got bottom of the deck, Three of Cups, which is a dupe here. Three of Cups to his environment that he's moving away from, and in his environment, and that's in his overall energy. And then it's in his environment where it's a burden. It was a burden. These third party energies have created burdens in this connection. So here it is, Three of Cups. So this is third party reading now. Okay? First card out, I said, what is Divine Masculine's energy towards any other third parties in this connection, in his life? Dating, if he's dating anybody, if he's sleeping with anybody, if he's married, whatever, like he's whatever. What is Divine Masculine's energy towards any third parties in his life? Ten of Swords. Things are over. What about the Ten of Swords? Five of Cups. He's just done being a victim. He's ended connections. He's done being a victim. What about it? King of Swords. He's now in this King of Swords energy where he's being truthful and honest and logical, clarified by the Age of Pentacles. So he's ending this victimization. He's standing in his integrity and he's working on himself. Good. Star card. He has hope, but this is also a card of healing while he rebirths himself. Judgment while he evaluates any connections that he may be in. But here's the thing, Chariot. He's balancing himself out and he's moving towards Nine of Pentacles, being single. So, and again, this is about third-party energy. You can't make this up. Three of Cups was at the bottom of the deck and the Devil was underneath it. So these toxic connections that he was dealing with, he's done. He's done being this victim. He's done giving up his Two of Cups, which sits with his Divine Feminine. He's done with that energy. He's the King of Swords now, which is what she requires. You be the Emperor and you be the King of Swords, buddy, if you want to come back. And that is what he's working on, to master himself. He has hope. He has healing. That, you know, that he's healing as he's enlightening himself to balance himself to move forward to being a single person. He is single. There is no third-party energy. So this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, they've all taught him different lessons. But it was through the juggling that our feminine experience, that boom, created this change within both of them. It was this deception that has created this change between the both of them. You can't make this up. Hey, if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, I do a ton of pick-a-cards there. So make sure that you guys are following me on Instagram, Queen of Light 1111. We're going to end with advice from Ganesha. This is what Ganesha is helping with, okay? This is what he's helping the masculine and the feminine with as related to their journey towards each other, okay? First card out for Divine Masculine. Again, you can't make it up because I have these cards fly out. Belonging. This is about him finding security from within, not from third parties, not from other people, finding his own light. So here, Ganesha, who uses a mouse as a vehicle, right, is his triumph over ego. This is him getting over his ego. He is helping Divine Masculine battle his ego, get rid of his ego, okay? So in Hinduism, okay, the mouse symbolizes obviously ego. I just said that because the ego eats away at everything good and decent. And so belonging is this, like, I need to belong to somebody, I need to be with 10 other women, blah, 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 whatever. That energy needs to go because it is an energy of lack. It's an energy of not having your own light. It's an energy of need. It's an energy of feeding the 3D body. Okay? The ego then can manifest things that are, you know, that are like negative sometimes. Okay? So this is an energy. Ganesha is here helping him focus on positive feelings for himself. Learning to find his own security and his own light. How is Divine Feminine being helped? You're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe it. I almost didn't believe it. Here's the card. Third time it comes up. I swear I shuffle every time. Perseverance. This is the card. Again, Ganesha is guiding her not to lose faith while she's waiting for things to come into fruition. Be patient. Appreciate all the progress that you've made so far. Okay? Adjust expectations as necessary. But if you've been putting the work in and you've been doing this work, it's all going to be worth it in the end. You will see the results of your hard work and labor. It will. This difficult period will end, just like the bottom of the deck for her with Angel de la Nuit. Ganesh is telling you everything is going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. And the bottom of the deck for them, energetic movement, because energy is moving. Energy is moving. Things are happening. If you guys want to book your own personal reading with me, go to queenoflight1111.com and don't forget to follow me on Instagram, queenoflight1111. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye, everybody.